A 36% on Rotten Tomatoes. Is Michael really that bad? I just got back from watching Michael and I had a good time. If you've been following any news about this movie, you'll know that the movie had to go through a ton of reshoots because the movie tackled sensitive subjects. I mean, we all know the subjects that it tackled in relation to Michael Jackson. And then apparently, legally, they couldn't do that. So if you're going into this movie wanting to see more of those darker parts of Michael Jackson's life, you're not going to see that. Jafar Jackson absolutely crushed it as Michael Jackson. If you were to take parts of this movie and show it to somebody who didn't know about it and said, hey, here's some never before seen footage, they would absolutely believe they were watching Michael Jackson. Coleman Domingo plays Joe Jackson, Michael's dad, and I wasn't there in the house, but I know that he was a bad person. He played the character great. I fucking hated this guy. He was an absolute piece of shit, and the darker tones of the movie comes from that abusive, controlling relationship that he had over Michael, creating the king of pop. Would we have had the Michael Jackson that we got if he didn't have the childhood he came from? Who knows? I don't condone his actions in any way, but no, I just don't condone his actions in any way. He's a terrible fucking father. We got the king of pop, terrible fucking father. Now, when I sit and think about this movie and the enjoyment I got from it, would I have gotten probably the same amount of enjoyment from a 4K concert in IMAX of Michael Jackson? Yeah, probably. And it's not to say it's because it doesn't tackle the darker elements that we all know that Michael Jackson went through, whether you believe the allegations or not. There's really no discussion whatsoever on it, or even the end of Michael Jackson's life. And there's allegedly another movie coming out, which kind of is going to be a yin and yang as far as tone, because although this movie did have a dark tone to it because of the relationship with his father, it overall was a very enjoyable, people kind of dancing in their seats, people getting excited type of movie. And now you're going to make another movie potentially that's just going to tackle that latter half of his life. I just think on paper, those are two completely different tones of movies. This movie is very much a Jackson 5 movie. We have some key moments of Michael Jackson and things that we remember from Michael Jackson, but outside of that, when the movie feels like it's really gonna hit its stride, the credits roll. Now, coming back to the 36% on Rotten Tomatoes, that's bullshit. I don't think it should be that low. I think it should sit around a 75%. But when I think of this movie, I'm comparing it to movies like Rhapsody and Elvis, and I loved the Elvis movie. I think the Elvis movie was done better than the Michael Jackson movie, but Jafar Jackson fucking killed it, and it was super enjoyable to watch him portray Michael. At this point, I'm rambling. At the end of the day, I'd probably give it like 3.5 out of 5. There were parts of it that started to feel a little bit too stretched out. The movie felt a little too long for the story we were getting. But with that, I'm curious to hear from all of you. Did you see it yet? Are you gonna go see it? Are you a super fan of Michael? Do you already have 5 tickets paid for? Let me know in the comment section. Don't forget to follow Media Poop Shoot for more of that movie and TV show content. I'll be dropping loads of that shit. Have a great night.